Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff with you this week. We've got a new co-op student this week. We've got Kelly here this week. Maya's gone back to school, so yeah, we've got Kelly.
Hi, I'm excited to work with you.
Yeah, so this is exciting. So it's Kelly's first week, so be nice. So anyways, Kelly's got a topic for us this week.
Today we're going to figure out how a chiropractor knows what adjustment to do.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of go through what my process is as trying to figure out how I'm going to fix you.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Let's go.
There you go. So if I'm checking someone's low back, what I want to check out for is I want to check to see how the spine is actually moving. So for that, I'm going to move Kelly in different directions. So I'm going to have her cross her arms, and I'm actually going to be moving her sideways, rotating a little bit. I'm actually just putting my finger on her spine, and what I'm feeling for is I'm feeling to see if the spine is actually rotating in any particular direction or segments that aren't actually moving. I can go over the other side and do the same action. I'm actually now feeling the muscle on the opposite side to see if it is actually moving. And then when I'm here, I'm actually going to bend her from side to side. And again, I'm checking my fingers on the side of her spine. I'm checking what her spine is actually doing. And then I'm going to come over the other side. I'll do exactly the same thing again. Again, just checking how things are moving. And what this does is it gives me an idea. Like some people think that chiropractors do the same adjustment all the time. That's not necessarily the truth. It may look like it because we're setting up, but it's all in the direction or line of drive. So we have to figure out what direction the vertebrae is not moving properly, and then we have to adjust the vertebrae. Like that one there is a little sore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've got something going on there. So we have to decide what direction we have to actually move the vertebrae. Sometimes we'll have to move the vertebrae sideways, sometimes you have to rotate it, sometimes it has to go up, sometimes it has to go down. So when we're setting somebody up, what you're going to notice is the setup may look the same when I'm doing someone's low back, but my line of drive may be a little different. So I'm going to get Kelly to lie on the left side here so you can look at me this way here. So she's going to look at me this way.
On my left side.
Yeah. There's a number of things I can do with my hand. One thing I can do is I can actually use my finger if I need to pull a vertebrae over, or I can use my hypothenar and I'm going to come on this way here. This way here I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to actually push the vertebrae up this way. The other thing I do, I take my finger and I can actually come this way on the vertebrae to figure out what direction to do. So depending on when I'm palpating her, determine what direction the vertebrae has to move to is how I have to do my adjustment. When I was palpating Kelly earlier, we found that there was a really tightness on this vertebrae here. And what I found when I was bending her, it really wasn't bending to the left very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my fingers, I'm going to come in this way here, and 1, 2, 3, we're going to do an adjustment. And what's happening there is I'm bringing everything over, I'm holding that vertebrae, so the vertebrae is being pushed in that direction there. So depending on when I do my palpation, what direction the vertebrae not functioning, I can use my fingers, my thumb, my thenar, different things, and I want to move the vertebrae in the direction that it's not moving. So it may always look like I'm doing the same adjustment because I'm setting you up, but depending on where I'm putting my hand and what direction I'm pushing you, that's the way the direction the vertebrae is going to go. So the same thing will happen if I'm doing an upper back or a neck. So the same thing, I'm going to kind of palpate in different directions, trying to figure out what's going on. One of the big things that with people is they get some ribs that might get a little stuck on each side, and the same thing with the neck is I'm going to palpate again in different directions to see what vertebrae needs to, oh, that's a tight one. What vertebrae needs to go. And again, once I do that, I'll kind of set up and say, okay, it has to go up and over. So we'll have to go up and over, and we'll get that adjustment done. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of how we kind of think about what we have to do to actually do a proper adjustment for you and what we need to do with you.
Yeah, and if you feel like you have something with your lower back that you want to check out, come to Goldsworthy Chiropractic and Wellness Center and we can check you out.
Yep, and if you like us, click the like box, send it to your friends, share it. We like you to do that. And it's always here at Goldsworthy Wellness.
We got your back.